Hey guys, Victor Muncevice here with Line 6, hanging out with the guys at Sam Ash today, and I happen to have brought along a HELIX LT, so I'm just going to run through a couple of my favorite sounds on it, and I'll sort of explain what's happening on the board as we do it. So essentially I've got this massive preset set up here, as you guys can see on the screen, and I've got two amps that I'm toggling between. I've got a Fender Deluxe model set on the top and a Brit Plexi model set on the bottom. I've basically built an A-B switch set up here in the signal chain for switching between those two sounds. Each side comes fully stocked with sort of its own reverb, its own delay that I can control with the various foot switches I've got over here. And it comes with a little bit of gain staging as well, so if I feel like kind of boosting that distortion signal, I can do so. So next up, we'll take a look at one of the newer amp models that we've put into the HELIX architecture, and it's the Architect type. It's based on a PRS Archon amplifier. We've done both the clean channels and the gain channels. So we'll set that up. I've got it similar to what I did last time, where I've got two amplifiers set up with an A-B box toggling between the two. Each amplifier has its own reverb, its own delay, its own gain pedal sitting in front of it. And in this one, I've also got IR blocks instead of the normal stock cabs, just to sort of highlight some of the usefulness here. These ones happen to be from the Allure Pack, which is a free download for HELIX users. It's actually IR is done or captured by Dan Boole from 65 Amps. So. what I've done here, first I was running in my snapshots mode, and that was essentially turning things on and off for me. So the first one started off with a clean sound, sort of dry. As soon as I switched to my second snapshot, brought in a little bit of ambient reverb, and the third one introduced a gain pedal in front of my clean channel. So I'm still only working with about half of my sounds here. I still got the gain channel set up on the other side, so we can sort of engage that and see what that sounds like. It's pretty wet there, so if I feel like switching again back to my snapshot mode, and I go to snapshot 1, I know I've got that set up with no sort of ambience. It's pretty dry. And I can bring in the effects sort of as I need or as I've previously decided I wanted to set up. And one of the cool things here is that the snapshots are basically turning things on and off for me the way I've decided I want them, sort of per mini preset. But anytime if I press the mode button, I can just switch back into my Stompbox control and just turn things off the way I would if I had a pedal board sitting in front of me. So if I decide at any point that that lead delay is a little much and I want to get into some of the gain staging, which I've labeled conveniently as Mo Better Gain, I can do that just the same way I would if I had physical Stompboxes sitting in front of me. And then next up, I'll just take another look at one of the crowd favorites here. You've probably heard me play a little bit before if you've ever seen me at a trade show or if you've ever hung out or watched any of the videos on Sam Ash. I think we've brought this up a couple times. It's the International Space Station preset. This has got some cool functionality built into it, so it's one of my favorites. It's also super, super ambient, which a lot of guys tend to dig. So if you can see the signal chain, you notice that we've got quite a few delays set up in here. And I've got one delay specifically that the feedback parameter is tied to the expression pedal here. So as I press this forward, anything that I play will just be stuck in an infinite feedback loop. I want that feedback loop to go away. Just pull back the expression pedal. If I want to add something back into it, I arm it and put the expression pedal back up. So. Now that I've turned the delay off, you'll notice that the trails are still on, so its feedback is continuing on, but anything I put into it now won't be added to that pad that I've created. Really mellow sort of ambient delay stacking thing going on there. All right, so once again, I'm Victor Muncevice with Line 6. I'd like to thank the guys at Sam Ash for bringing us in. If you guys are looking to check out Helix and all of our products, be sure to do it at Sam Ash. Thank you guys for watching.